Alright, just doing a little bit extra to finish getting the stream set up. And then we'll be all good to go. Glad to see you'll come out for such a late night stream. Get my work area all set up. That's not a good thing, Wander. You should get some sleep. Although I do appreciate you always coming out to my streams. Sleep is important, so you need to make sure you're sleeping. You still gotta get some sleep. That's okay. That's okay, Weep. I appreciate you coming out at all. I appreciate every single one of you, no matter whether there's just me and Wander, me and some lurkers, or lately the couple more people we tend to have. I appreciate every single one of you because when I started streaming, I was streaming to nobody. So I'll take streaming to 2 or 3 people at any point, always. But let's go ahead and get started for today. As the stream says, I'm going to be working on some art assets for various projects today, not just any one project. Simply because I got a couple things to do with things that aren't Blade of the Archangels. I need to do some stuff for Boda as well. I mean, Fatal Frontier as well. So, we're gonna have our background music on. As always, the music in my streams is from our game. The music is done by Nikki A. Art, who is also going to be doing the music for Fatal Frontier. Ooh, the first thing we're going to be working on right now is actually for a side project. I'm actually part of the Pirate Software Game Jam. And my team has been working on a pre-jam project. And so I'm here working on that. It's got a witch theme, so we got a couple different witches. So I'm going to throw some color on them really quick so I can post it into Discord, let everyone see what we're working with, and that's that. So that's the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to work on coloring these concepts. I'm actually going to fix the lines on one. This one still has kind of sketchy lines, so I'm going to kind of fix her lines. To make them less sketchy and line up with the other ones a little better. Alright, and we're just gonna go from there. Go ahead and yep, we are all set up. Which game? Yes. So the Game Jam team, we all kind of decided we like witches, and we're making a simple little witch foraging game just to see how well we all work together and things like that. Okay, there we go. Just to see how well we all work together and things like that. Nothing too complicated. I think it's just a simple foraging game. And I bust out concepts like this all the time. So oh, whoops. I'm just gonna do some quick flat colors to give potential color, the potential coloring for these outfits. So I can post into the Discord for feedback, so I can start working on the final stuff. Which if I get some of that final detail I need before the end of the stream, I'll go ahead and finish these guys on stream too. So Faye is our green. Kevin is purple. Fiend is red. I had done this earlier in the day, you guys would have gotten to see me actually draw the sprites. Draw the concepts. That's what I did earlier today, but my kid had a doctor's appointment, which took up my morning, so we didn't do any of this stuff. I think my tweet got eaten by Twitter. I tried to make a tweet about me streaming. Twitter said no. Should try again. Let's see if it'll let me tweet this time. Twitter's been pretty broken today. Oh, that time it worked. Twitter's been pretty broken today. It's been sad. Now it doesn't have tags. So now I have to delete it again anyway and do it again. So frustrating. I just want to make a tweet. I haven't been tweeting out with tags lately, so tonight I wanted to see what happens if I tweet out with tags again. But when I'm working late at night, I work in the dark, so I can't see my keyboard very well. Too tight. Character. Art, not character AI, that's gross. Where's the streaming now tag? There it is. Streaming. That's the tweet I want. Thank you. Thank you, Twitter. Thank you for cooperating with me. Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally got it up. Now we're all good. Now we can focus on the stream. No, that's bad for my eyes. You're not wrong. But, I actually don't like having the lights on when I'm the only person in the room. Mostly for the fact that, my glasses have blue light reduction. I work on everything through a red filter. Save on my art screen so I can see the colors a lot better. And because I also have this stream up on a different screen, I can see how the colors look on various screens. But otherwise, like, everything's always on a red light filter. So yes, you're right, working with just computer screens on is bad for my eyes, but I still do it. Because it's how I prefer to work. Oh, stop judging me. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to be the general motif of these outfits? Like black in their color. Usually witches wear black, but just because it's the usual doesn't mean I have to do it. Let's see, their different colors are green. What's a neutral color between green, purple, red, and blue? Cream. Ooh, I actually like that. So I have Zavir's thing up still, so we're gonna kind of steal that. Actually, I need to give them all skin tone. Which, because I'm designing them, this is the skin tone I'm choosing. I'm their artist and I'm allowed to do this. This is also fun because this is a bit more in my style than Blade of the Archangels is. So I'm having fun with this. Oh, she doesn't have a neck. Well, she doesn't have the finishings of a neck. There you go. That's not right. I actually wanted to add that there. I think I added it to the hat layer instead of there. So now it's there. Doot, doot, doot. And let's see. I actually like the idea that maybe the eyes. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, sneezing on stream. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the bless yous. Coloring on the wrong layer again. I'm gonna lock that layer for now so that I don't keep doing that. I hate locking layers because I switch back and forth so frequently. But then sometimes you just gotta lock a layer because you keep doing it. There we go. And you know what? Their eyebrows are going to be the same color as their color highlights. Maybe just a shade darker. So the fun part is when I'm actually creating the in-game assets, I'll basically create a base that I just draw on top of. But for design, we'll have some fun. There we go. That's all the colors that keep them the same locked in. Alright, so we're gonna go for a base of cream. One more cream color for the base of their outfits. What parts will be cream? And this one definitely the skirt. Maybe that too. Something. I'd rather have the boots. Yeah, and then everything else will be green. Let's see. Oh. A failure in line art. And see, this is why I don't like to lock layers, because then I end up unlocking it anyway so I can fix something. But at the same time, locking layers really helps me stop painting on the wrong layer. So it's catch-22. Ooh, something about that looks off. I think it's because of the way the line art looks. So let's do this. There we go. That looks slightly better. I don't want to spend too much time on these because these are just concepts. And I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on them because if they're not approved by like the team lead, I don't want to like have spent hours on these. So that's why we're just doing some quick color ideas. And then I'll pass them off and see what the team thinks, and then we'll go from there. Oh, line art failure. That's why I'm just using the fill tool. I'm not really fixing the lines unless they're preventing me from being able to color. I think that's enough variation. I'll actually do that. Yeah, I think that works. All right. I'm actually going to make the little beads in her hair yellow. Oops. There we go. Just doing some quick back of the napkin coloring, as I like to call it. This is the back of the napkin coloring. I'm not putting too much effort into it, but just enough. Maybe with her we'll do black as well. Here we go. Oh, I gotta do the color of their bags. I like the idea of making her bag like a soft, oops, like rose red. With like the green handle. Oops, Faye, no planty. And then of course, she's our coven witch, so let's do a purple bag with a black patch. Fiend is an easy one for me. Do that bright red interior. Simple but effective coloring. And then our Eldridge. Use the color from her hair for the tights. That kind of watery feel. Oh, I forgot to do this. And they each have bags because the game involves foraging and stuff, so they each have their own unique bag design. So that's why they each have bags next to them. And then I gotta do the hats. Oh my goodness. Looks cooler with color? Most things usually do. Most things usually do look a lot better once they have color added. Alright, and now we gotta do the hats. Which I'm actually going to throw this stuff in a folder. So if it will go in the folder, please. So I can turn off the folder to work on the hats. Don't crash. Let's see. I kind of want these to be the same cream color. Little blobs. And what color should the hat be? You know what? I can actually make it. Okay. And then here, easy. We'll do the darker red. And then the off-red for the inside. And she will have a traditional black hat. No, I want her to have a black hat and a little bit of purple. This hat does a really bad job of coloring everything up. And we'll go with a slightly darker green for the band. And I actually kind of want the rest of the hat to be this color. It looks kind of fun, but I think it fits the general plant motif I was going with for this one. There. That doesn't mean I don't want that to be that dark. There we go. Yeah, I think the hat should maybe be green. She almost looks kind of like a leprechaun. But that's okay, because leprechauns are a type of fae. So it still works. And that spirit will make that bright yellow. There we go. With their little bags and stuff. Alright, let me save these. If I can post them to the Discord. Doot, doot, doot. Space 3. This is with their hats. I'm going to take the hats off. File, save as, and just delete the... It looks like Watts because it's W hats with hats. Just can't put slashes in file names. Alright, let me just throw these up in the team Discord real quick. Thank you. I'm gonna throw these up in the team Discord so that if anyone happens to see them while I am streaming, I can get some feedback. Did some quick cooler Let's make sure I can spell. Oh, I actually spelled color as cooler because I said it that way. And this is why I don't talk while speaking, while typing. Alright, everything else is fine. Alright, posted. Posted. Alright. So, that's one aspect done. And let's keep going. Alright, with that done, next thing I actually want to work on is Fatal Frontier. Blade of the Archangels is kind of last on the list today because I need to build a whole new systems. I didn't make a dev update. I need to now that I can talk again. But I did do a build update with all the updated stuff. But today, they updated like menus and stuff. But that's not what I want to work on today. because now I need to build a whole new systems. I'm just not into it right now. What I actually want to do is give some more expressions to these guys, which I'm just going to do straight on these files and resave them. So this really shouldn't take too long, although I do need to change my pen back. This needs to be like that too, because that's shooting style size. Erase the eyebrows too. I'm just giving them some different expressions to make them a bit more expressive in game. That's all. And I didn't save the layered files when I did them. I just kind of did them quick and dirty. Which is why now, to go back and give them more varied expressions, we gotta do it this way. But that's okay. It's not that hard. I'm just changing, like, eyebrows and mouth, so. Actually, let me bring up the reference photo so I can refer to... I think I actually opened the wrong one. No, I opened the right one. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Pick the color from there. I'll probably have to paint it in. It's also just a little too thin. There we go. And following these corners. Save as. We'll call it 4.2. There we go. That's really the only other expression I wanted to give the pilot. I think so. You only get to talk to the pilot like once. Can't think of too much else I would want to give them. I think this looks good. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think I want to spend too much time giving like a bunch of different expressions for characters that don't show up once. Well, not once, but they only show up at the beginning. Here, what I want to do is equally as simple. Just want to make a slightly more worried expression. There we go. And we'll use this a couple different places. Not super often, but somewhere. I love how basically all I'm doing is giving each of them like a worried expression. Well, that's not good. And I have to do it here. Oh well. It's not what I meant to do. Make it work. There we go. Oops. We have to paint in pixel by pixel. We will. I don't mind. There we go. I will save this as 3.3. So 3.3. Okay. That's all I wanted to do to that one. Alright, this one. Is even easier. Nope. Trying not to erase. It's gonna get two because I want one that looks like this. So we'll call this 2.2. And then we'll actually, goodness, I can do this. All right, let's get here. Call this 2.3. All right, there we go. There we go. Let me take a quick sip of my drink. Open tonic. Yes, yes, yes. Fatal Frontier stuff. And I'll let you guys watch me code real quick. So. Oh, goodness. Okay, they're still transparent, but they have that weird thing. KS 2.5 has it too. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. before we go on and keep working. Yep, it's there. I don't want to go that far. I might do that inside part manually, but for the rest of it, should be enough to do that. And then there. Let's see if that fixed it somewhat. Yep, that fixed a lot of it. And some's gonna take some manual erasing to get rid of. Oh boy. Also, I hate that it got rotated. I didn't want it to. Right, I have erase. There we go. This is fixed on the other two, but I'll fix it here. There we go. And then I need to go in here and erase this. Because I can't erase this using the shortcut. There we go. I'll do the manual erasing first. Do it this way. Get it in the spaces that it can't. Right, and then just lasso. There you go. Go save. And we'll do the same thing with this one. Oh, I didn't mean to save yet, but I did. And then we'll make it small and do the manual erasing. Wish I'd realized this was on the original before I made all the copies, because then I would have only had to do it once, but sometimes you just don't notice things like this until later. There's nothing wrong with it. It happens. Especially when you're staring at things over and over again. Just start to go blind to it. There we go. All of our engineer images fixed. So let's go back to adding them into the code. So where are the character images? They're all right here. So I put my keyboard up. So we're going to do the engineer stuff first because they're image 2. So we'll call this image 2.3. Equals, for my sanity, we'll have it equal to PNG. Don't. So my naming conventions are just kind of all messed up. And it kind of tells you what order I did all the images in. And because I don't want to have to change the code. I already have. That's why I'm not fixing it and putting them in any sort of order that makes sense. Because it would make a lot more sense to go back and change it so that the naming conventions match the naming convention of the new images. But I just don't want to do that. Because then it messes up my whole system. Okay, so 4 is actually 5. So I don't want to touch that. Crew is 3. And I added 1 more image to her stuff. And now I need image crew 3. Which now equals 3.3.png. Yeah, so my naming conventions are bad. Don't do this. I'm just lazy and I don't want to have to change my code. So I'm doing it in the most asinine way possible just to avoid having to change code. So nothing makes sense, and that's why I have to have the images up when I'm doing things with them so I can see which one I'm actually referring to. But I am not a programmer first and foremost. I've only gotten back into doing any kind of code work in the past year or so. So I think I can be excused for having not great code. Alright, so I think that's all the new images added in, and I just got to put them in their space. So let's go ahead and save the script so I don't lose that progress. They don't show up until here. We don't need any of the other expressions yet. Except here. I don't want to show crew 1, I want to show crew 3. Which is the concerned expressions. The new one I just added. Yep. We want to show crew 3 there. And then otherwise, everything's fine. I do need to add this. No, because crew 3 will already be hidden. Need to put it there. Hide crew 3. Hide crew 3. I'm probably going to miss one somewhere because I just always do. And that's why I used to be really shy about coding on stream because I make mistakes all the time. And it's uncomfortable. But, you know, after watching other people code and seeing that they, you know, people who definitely have way more experience than me, still making elementary, like, mistakes and stuff makes me feel a lot better about making my mistakes. You know, and I don't think we want to change any of these. Yeah, we don't want to change any of those. Except I think in engineers we do. We want to use one of the new images. Oh, thank you. I am very self-conscious about this kind of stuff, but you know what? Working on stuff on stream is helping me be better about it. Yes, it's the tell us apart. And I want to occasionally swap in a different one. I want it to be 2-2, so that's 2-3. Okay. And then hide 2-3. There we go. So they'll make a slightly different expression, and that's a little more fun. Alright, so 2-3, 2-3. We're gonna show 2-3 first. No, not 2-4. We don't want 2-4 yet. Alright, and then 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So we always end on 2, 2. So it's always the same sibling on. Okay, that works. Go ahead and save that. And then this is where we want to start doing more stuff. So if persistent. Oh, and I also wanted to add another interaction here for if you've gotten more than 2 endings. Character reacts different. I might have added it earlier. I don't remember, but I don't think I did. We don't want to show 3, 3. We want to show the new one we just added, which is 3, 4. So show 3, 4. Hide 3, 4. Show crew 3. And then hide crew 3. Okay, that's that changed. And then I don't think. Oh, nope, that's not it. I also need to change it for the, if you've done this before, because this should still be 3, 4. And this should be 3, 4. Crew 3. Crew 3. Okay, there we go. That's all the changes under warp. And then here, we can do 2, 3 first. And then show 2, 3. And then here, we want to hide 2, 3. Show. Where's the new one I just did? 2, 4. I figured, but I always gotta check. Show 2, 4 at right. And then we want to hide 2, 4 with me, alright. Alright, and then we want to do the same thing. Actually, you know what? We'll have the second time be switched up where you actually talk to the opposite sibling for the first time. No. So that's slightly different. Slightly different. But in the end, 2, 3 is still the one you see. Alright, and that's it. Should be it. That one doesn't change. No, nothing else should change. Now, there was something I wanted to do here. Yeah, because I need to change this. If persistent equals 0, else need to copy this and go to here. If persistent complete equals 0. And then I need to add another one in here. Let's if persistent complete equals 2. Part. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to copy it. Whoops. Okay, take a quick drink. Nope, that's not what I want. Right, there we go. And we want to copy this and add it here. Cool. So now there's a slightly different interaction when you wake up if you have gotten 2 endings. And then I want to do the same thing here. Persistent complete equals 2. Excuse me. Do ship seems stable. Copy. And then instead of even giving the chance for them to have that conversation, immediately cut it off. Because you already know it's going to happen. You've done it twice at this point. It's always too late. Do I have a script? No, I don't, actually. Copy. I do not have a script. This coding for this game is completely... Well, the script for the most part is completely on the fly. Like, I do not have an active script I'm working with or anything like that, no. I'm coding on the fly. On the fly. Alright, so... Now you have a slightly different interaction if you play through it 3 times. Which means I now need to play through it and make sure these all work. So we're gonna get to play a little bit more on stream today. Is less, should be greater than 2. Greater than or equal to 2. Right. We're gonna change this. Persistent end is kind of pointless at this point, now that I have the persistent complete that I can use. I might get rid of it. I kind of don't need it. I gotta make sure I'm not using it anywhere though before I get rid of it. No, because I'm still using persistent end for this. Because once it's true once, I can use it for that kind of stuff. But other than that, yeah, no. But no, I don't have a script. This is all off the cuff writing. All off the cuff changes. Alright. A lot of this stuff is at the beginning, so I am going to close clip for the duration of us testing out stuff in RinPy to make sure everything works. Leave it up in case I need to flip back and forth. I'm going to open RinPy. Ooh, if it'll open. And I'm actually going to leave the background music playing, although I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more because there is still no background music in the game. Still waiting on that music from Nikki A. So I don't want to, we'll leave the background music running so that we can have a a little bit of music while we check it out. Yeah, so there's been some changes since the last time I showed this off on stream. I'm glad you're so excited. So now you can see there is an achievements menu, and I do need to clear, you can see I've gotten some endings from where I was playing around earlier. But I actually need to delete persistence because I need to make sure that everything works the way it needs to. Which means I need to have no achievements. Which, there we go. I have no achievements now. But I still have my saves for where I want to test different stuff, which is good. Because I don't want to get rid of those yet. Alright, I actually need to put on my headphones now. I've been working without them on. Because in general, I don't like having them on. But now I need to have them on. So that I can hear dialogue. We'll turn that up, and then I'll just go ahead and turn this like that low. Okay. So who am I? You know, I've never tested if it'll take certain characters. We'll go with this one because it's my favorite.
What is your ship?
And we'll go ahead and call my ship the Wonder. The Womder. There it goes. We're gonna stick with it. The Womder, because I can't spell to save my life. Alright. My ship is the Womder.
Is the universe on your side?
I always choose who knows, because that's how I am.
I guess we'll see.
In the cold darkness of space, Captain Kiro's ship, the Womder, hurtled through the cosmos. Don't make fun of me for my misspellings, weeb. I see you over there. Alright. In an instant of cosmic karma, their will was about to be tested. We don't get many captains out this way, so people like you are a blessing from the stars. Why so few? Rumors about deep space, you know. To some, it's no different than the deep sea on Earth. Never know what's lurking. Ah, foreshadowing. Alright, we've got a couple of different pieces of cargo to be dropped off at the next outpost on your run. Your ship can't fit it all, so I'll let you choose. Some of it isn't exactly up to code. How much to carry? How much for the illegal stuff? We'll throw an extra 50 on top of fees, and a fake license so your real one isn't on record. Yeah, let's do it. We'll get you loaded then. Cargo seems to be loaded, Captain Kiro. Yep. All safe and secure. Captain, some of what they loaded was questionable. Are we sure we want to transport this? We've got the new face, which is one of the things I wanted to test. Trust me, I got this. Yes, Captain. I'll set the coordinates right away. So something interesting I want to check right now is I want to see what our variables are currently good at. So we're currently at 3 bad, 2 chaos, 1 good. Interesting. I have made a couple chaos choices. Let's not warp yet, because I want to check some other stuff. Talk to the pilot. Ready whenever you are. Always happy to pilot the Womder. That's gonna bother me for the rest of every time. The Womder. Tell me about yourself. Ready whenever you are. Talk to you later. Talk to the navigator. Who won't actually talk to us. Alright, let's go make sure the swaps happen for the engineers. Actually, let's see if I can win this stupid game and get the achievement. I've done it before. Oh, I got it. Sweet. Thank you for playing the guessing game. We need better games. And I should have the achievement for it. I won the game. You played the game. I got the achievement. Okay. Let's talk to the engineers. Hey. Hey, yeah. Okay, tell me about yourselves. You know us, Captain. Yep, they're switching as they should. To leave apart. And then later. Alright, so far everything is switching as it should. The Blade of the Archangel's music is just not appropriate for this game, but it's better than nothing. After this run, I might be able to take a break for a while. Should we share our profits with the crew? I mean, it is illegal profits, so I might as well, you know, just keep all the extra for myself. We'll be okay with the usual split. It's okay. It's okay. It won't affect us badly in any way. We'll totally be able to make it out of this alive. Not gonna get the bad ending. I probably am on track to get the bad ending right now. Alright. Successful warp. Good, we're getting the no endings text. I'm waiting. Okay, yep, and we got the alternate pilot face. Alternate navigator. So far, so good. Everything is showing the new images. Wait. Uh-oh, that's not supposed to happen. That is definitely not supposed to happen. Toot toot. So let's go back in here. This should be after warp. I think it's because I put it as if. It's never done that before. So let's shift, reload. There we go. Okay, yeah, it was because I put that other scenario as just an if instead of an else if. So I might need to fix that with some other parts in the script where I added the persistent to. Oh, which speaking of which, I wanted to do that here too. Where the scene changes if you've done it. You've got two endings. See? Yeah, I'll probably put out another build of this soon. Because I know, I've done quite a bit with it already, but it's still missing music, so I'm like hesitant to keep putting out musicless builds to the Discord. And I don't have anything set up for the Steam page. I still need to work on a trailer. So that's a concern too. Let's see, it automatically reloaded. Descent into Chaos is a pretty simple scene. Oh. And this probably needs to be if. Since I just have this as else and not if. That should be fine. So we should be good on everything else. But we'll check. This is why we play through it. This is why self-play test to find these mistakes before I push out a build. This is why. It's cool to see live. I'm glad you think so. I definitely like working on this live. I know you two are still in here. You know us too well. What do you need, Caps? We're playing a card game. You should play with us. Sure, I'll offer to play. While I would love... Alarms? Music does not fit what's going on. We're caught in a gravitational anomaly. The ship can't withstand this for long. We're gonna say brace. Brace the ship for impact. There's no time. Damn it. With alarms blaring, Kiro and their crew rushed to their emergency suits as the ship shook violently. The impact was brutal, tearing the Wamder. Oh, the Wamder. Oh my gosh. There it is again. Ugh, that was a rough landing. Where am I? Where is everyone else? No! I know I said Wamder. Stop it. How's my suit holding up? Suit integrity is depleting rapidly. Wait, what? Planet is not suitable for habitation. Please find shelter immediately. That has been like that for a while, and I keep needing to fix that S. Finally fixing it. Lowercase s. Damn it. Runs off screen. This music is so not appropriate. The damage is immense, but it'll take a while to make something. Damage is immense. It will take a while to make something space-worthy. At least it looks like I can fix my suit here. Suit integrity is repaired. I didn't see anyone on my way here. Let's fix the ship first. I can assist you in repairing the ship. We need at least 4 main systems restored to leave. Ask about planet. The atmosphere contains high level of toxic gases that wear away the suit durability. Ooh, excuse me. Return here to make repairs. Proceed with repairs. After a few minutes. Alright, it seems I need some flight data, an energy source, the communications array, and the vital support. I guess it's time to look around. I'll have to remember my way here. I will advise when suit integrity is low. Thanks. Suit is holding. Search for parts. Found the flight data. Let's see what our variables are already at. 3 good. Oh. Unless we do some real good stuff, we're pretty much on track for the bad ending. Which is fine. I don't really care what ending I get because I'm going to go for 2 of them. I'm actually probably going to do the give up ending. So I haven't looked at that one in a while. Found the communications array. I'm not really gonna pretend like I don't know where things are, because I do. Search for parts. I'm not even gonna bother looking for the crew. I'll look for the crew next time, because I'll purposely go for, like, the good ending. And I'll do the crew next time we crash. But for right now, I just want to... Oh, whoops. I'm actually going to die. Which is great, because I actually haven't looked at that ending either.
They ignored the warnings and allowed me to consume them. I guess we'll never know who they really were.
Lost and consumed. Alright. Well, that was my fault. I got the first ending. Cool.
Is the universe on your side?
And now here, I want to look at the persistent viewer. And complete equals 1. Alright, we got 1. So I guess I'm going to go for the good ending this time. Let me say yes.
The universe forsook you once. Let's see what happens this time.
It's actually the first time I've heard that dialogue, because I never die, almost. I've never died while playing this before. Even the times when I've tried to trigger it on purpose. So that's kind of funny. I am not a bad dev. I need to check all the endings. So it's actually really good that I wasn't paying attention. Glad someone agrees. Alright, we're gonna go with only safe cargo. We're not gonna take any chances this time. And because the navigator will actually talk to us this time. Not yet. So since we have safe cargo, we can actually talk to the navigator. She won't just run away from us. Oh, that was weird. The mouse didn't want to move. I'll amp up my points by going to check on the cargo. And we'll share with the crew. Make sure I have enough good points to actually get a good ending. Ooh, which means I'm gonna get the unique good ending where you've died before. That's good, because I need that. I haven't tested that one either, because I usually don't die. Very interesting. I usually don't die, so I actually haven't gotten the good ending where you died, and then you get a good ending. Wait, I know this. Ship seems to be stable, but we're nowhere near... Okay, yeah, and they have the full conversation. But instead, I interrupt them and just say, move us away now. I'm going to find the engineers. I know you two are in here. You know us too well. What do you need, Cap? We're playing a card game. No time for that. I need you two down in the engine room now. Warning. Oh no, it's too late. Hero, emergency. We're caught in a gravitational anomaly. Run for the suits. Go get your suits on. Go get on your suits now. Hurry. There's no time. Damn it. This music is so not appropriate. It's so funny. Alright, suit. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. For some reason, I can't remember where the parts are. Look for crew. Alright, so ask about planet should not have popped up. I see. So I need to change this. That's not what I wanted. If persistent complete equals 0, that's the only time asking about the planet should come up. Should not come up if you've died. See, I've never died, so I didn't know that that was still coming up if you died. So good to know now. So if I choose look for crew... Okay, there we go. Proceed with search. I'll have to remember my way here. I'll advise my suit integrity is low. I actually want to change this. Same problem here. This should not come up if you've gotten an ending. And save you that point. There we go. That's what it should have been. Alright. We're still going to get the parts. And I'm actually going to pay attention. So they don't die this time. You could do 3 actions before you have to return to the suit. Which I went by the module. I don't know why I didn't just pop in to restore the suit. But that's on me. I'm like, I can do whatever I want. I know what I'm doing. I just got too used to being able to do everything. Einstein's terminated. We're gonna get the part and then go back. That's on me. You get too... I got too comfy. I got too comfortable. I got too comfortable with Oh, I never die. But it's good because now I get to check all these things I've never checked before. So we're actually going... I got the part to the left, I got the part to the right, so we need to go forward. And we're going to do the search for crew. Life seems terminated. Let's get the part. Oh, it's down here. I didn't even notice that. Yes, we have all the parts now, so I just need to find the other 2 crew members. Search for crew. Try to help. Get those good points. Return to the module. Oh, I kind of do need to return to the module repairs. I don't have time to go find the pilot. But we're not going to repair because I'm going to continue searching for everybody. Continue search. You move right. Don't laugh at me. It's all good. It happens, and like I said, it's a good chance to test things. Because, you know, that's what you gotta do sometimes. Try to help. We're not going to blame them. We're gonna say don't apologize, it's not your fault, and then they die. Very tempted to make alternate versions of that for when the life size are terminated where their eyes close, but there's no different for the engineers, so it would only be for the navigator and the pilot. I might do that. This might be something we do. After I get this next ending, I need to move left. Okay, return to module. Yeah, let's get this ending and then do that real quick. I also changed the Simon Says game after some feedback that it was 4 rounds was a little too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's only 3 rounds of Simon Says, and you only have to play the game once. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. There we go. It's only 3 rounds, so it's a little easier to remember, and then the game remembers if you've beat Simon Says. Leave by myself.
They attempted to escape me. Despite my best attempts, the universe was on their side. But I knew the truth. A part of them will forever remain here with me.
Alright, got the universal truth ending. Alright, I have never gotten that ending before. So yeah, there's 3 more endings we haven't gotten. But I'm not going to focus on those right now. We actually want to reopen Clip, and for the navigator and the pilot, before we go through again, gonna do some more optionals. It's just to have their eyes closed when their life size are terminated. You can't see the eyes for the engineers anyway, so we're not going to worry about them, plus their eyes are always closed. So I'm actually gonna do that and then get rid of it. And file save as. We'll call this 4.1. Drink. And we'll do the same thing here. Here we go. Oops, not the layer I wanted to erase on. You know what? I'm just gonna call this 3.6. There we go. I actually wanted to do something here. And we're gonna do that. So I've been meaning to add like more detail to the engineer one. Go like that. Gotta be careful because all right, and then not the kind of layer I wanted to make. And there we go. I use this a lot, this music a lot. I like it so much. Nikki is such a genius when it comes to music. It's one of my favorite jams. Appropriate for the art, not appropriate for the game. All right. We're gonna save that. Yes. And then I'm actually going to Hmm. Oh well. We'll leave it like that. I was gonna try and do something, but I don't want to put that much effort into it, so we'll leave it like that. Alright. Nope, I just wanted to close the whole thing. Do not save. I actually want to reopen the pilot ones. I actually need to open up the background that they are on. This is the crew. Steal some of these colors. And then I'll just redo the dead version. There we go. No care for what it's consuming. It just found something new to consume, and that's all that matters. Here we go. Oh, it's just the brush is really small. Why no body horror warning? I really didn't consider anything in the game as body horror. Are you saying like this kind of stuff is a bit too much like body horror and that I need to include that kind of warning? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay, I can easily add in a body horror warning if this kind of stuff is considered a bit too graphic. I mean, to me, this doesn't really count as body horror. If it is, this is like the softest kind. because there's nothing very graphic about this to me. But if you say that this needs to have a body horror warning, then yeah, I can add a body horror warning to the splash screen on top of the flashing lights warning. Didn't occur to me, because usually when I think body horror, I think way more graphic than this kind of stuff. But I guess the implications of body horror is there, even though I'm not showing it. Because I mean, I'm literally drawing like tendrils digging into the suit and stuff. So there's an implication of body horror. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So yeah, I'll add a body horror warning. I'll do that as soon as I'm finished adjusting this. As soon as I'm done adjusting this sprite, I'll add a body horror warning to the splash screen and then reload the game and we can make sure it shows up. Thank you for bringing that up. It hadn't crossed my mind that some people might be freaked out by the all this. Like, I am a huge fan of David Cronenberg, if you know his work, and that's my definition of body horror. Like, The Fly, The Thing, Videodrone, like, that's body horror to me. This, there's a lot of implied body horror, but I'm specifically not doing anything explicit, but I can see where the concern might come from. So I'll go ahead and add that warning for people who probably will want it. So thank you. That's one of the perks of streaming while I'm working on this, is getting feedback live like that. Stuff I just don't think about. So let's go ahead and save. And then let's do the closed eyes version. Go ahead and close these eyes. And then let's get that warning on the splash screen for body horror. There we go. And then we're going to save this as... Then I actually need to add these in the code anyway. Yes. Alright, and let's switch over to Atomic. Or Atom. And then splash screen. This game contains flashing lights and body horror. That is not how you spell body. Body horror elements. I'll say body horror elements, because like I said, it's not really true body horror. But I will say you know better than me if it needs to be there. So I'll take your word on that. Yep. And then let's actually add in these new death screens, which will be Navigator. We're going to hide. I need to add them, crew 2. I haven't even added them to my image stuff. So let's actually close clip because we don't need it open right now. The game's gonna reload as soon as I save this again. And let's add the images to our actual list, which is the closed eyes version. Okay, 3.6 is the closed eyes version. So now we're gonna go to crew. This is gonna become crew 4. This music so does not fit the game. I can't wait till we have this game's music. Whoops. I actually have the trailer music done because I tend to do the trailer music for our games because I'm a lot better at that kind of stuff. I'm not very good at... That is not right. Why do I keep hitting M instead of N today? I'm not very good at ambient music, but I'm very good at like hard-hitting music. And so 4. Let's actually do this as image 3.2. we'll make the closed eyes. So I actually have the trailer music for this game done, and I need to work on the trailer. Because I'm going to do some slight animations for it. But I haven't done it yet. So we're going to hide crew 2. And then show crew 4. And that's it for that. And then we need to find, that's engineer. That's the pilot, so this is where we're going to hide 3 and show 3-2 is what I called it, right? Yep, 3-2. We'll just copy that and do that. There we go. So the game, yep, now it says containing body horror elements. That's automatically in there now. All right. Now let's see if the playing through a second time works.
Is the universe on your side?
Who knows?
We've danced before, I see. I'll enjoy tasting you again.
Here we go. In the cold darkness of space, Captain Kirosat the Wander. Ugh. One-time misspelling. It's misspelled for the rest of the playthrough. In an instant of cosmic karma, their will was about to be tested. We don't get many captains out this way. Why so few? Rumors about deep space. Only safe cargo. I'm not really concerned about what my points are this time, because actually this time I'm going to be going for the secret ending. So I'm not really concerned with what my points end up being. Let's go ahead and work. I'm not even going to bother to look around the ship this time. Yes, ooh, secrets. No, not again. Alright, it's showing the 2 times. Ship seems stable, but move us away now. Yep, didn't even play the rest of the dialogue. Good. I'm going to go find the engineers. We're immediately going to go find the engineers now. I know you 2 are in here. You know us too well. No time for that. I need you 2 down in the engine room. Oh no, it's too late. It's always too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. Yes, you got your 1 minute of singing. You're always so happy to find me when I do that. Run for the suits. Damn it. The music is just so inappropriate, it's funny. I'm getting sick of this. There we go, I love it. 3rd time through. Suit integrity is depleting rapidly. I know. It's this way. Oh! There's an issue. Forgot to hide something. So that is with awakening. Should be high 13. So we're gonna go back. I know, it's this way. There we go. Got it that time. Messed up previously. It's where I remember it being. Why can't I remember anything before the warp? How many times have I done this? I actually want to change the face there. But I need to check this to see which one I want. Change the view to extra large icons. That made, like, no difference. Yeah, let's change it to 1.1, which is 11. I had a feeling. So this is actually under here. Hide. One. Show. One. Left. Hide. Here we go. How many times have I done this? Its integrity is repaired. I should get going. Actually, we're gonna take that choice away if this is your third time through. And we're immediately just going to jump. So we're going to do if persistence is greater than or equal to 2, we're just going to jump straight to CH2. And if it's not, you get these menu choices. I'm trying to make it so that persistent runs. What do you mean? What's wrong? All I did was tab it in. Oh, I tabbed it in too far. Okay, I see. There we go. I tabbed it in just a little too far. I should still do hide 12 with move out left. There we go. Exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. Yes, Dino Dance on my screen. I'll need to be quick. There we go. Suit is holding. Required part is nearby. Doot. You know something I didn't check? Can you actually get the... chaos ending? I need to change this. Because you should be able to get it even if you die. If persistent complete is greater than or equal to 1. You should be able to get that ending. Oh. Should not be there. Syntax errors. Get you every time. Okay. Again, I'm not going to bother looking. I actually am going to look for the crew because I want to check and make sure the new sprites work. Search for crew. And then I need to head back to repair. Try to help? No, I'm sorry. Move back. Alright, we need to return to the module because otherwise we're gonna die. Continue search. Let's move right. I think the navigator is here. Yep. So let's check and make sure her eyes close. I'll try to help. I'm sorry. Life signs terminated. Yep, there we go. I could do it with a dissolve and it might look a little nicer. So let's try that. This is the navigator. But if we're going to do it with the dissolve, then we need to hide. Second. Should have already reloaded. Yeah, we'll do the dissolve because it looks nicer with the eye closing. So let's also change the pilot to with dissolve, which I think the pilot's 3. Yep. So we'll just cut. Paste with dissolve. Cut. Paste with dissolve. There we go. That looks much nicer. Looks like they're actually closing their eyes. Let's go ahead and pick up this part. Now there's no part this way, but the pilot is this way. So let's get the pilot. Oof, look at all that. Try to help. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Lifetime's terminated. Yeah, see, that looks much nicer for the closed eyes. We'll return to the module because we have to go this way anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to go forward. I'm just wasting time. I meant to hit go left. It's really funny because the first time I made this map, even as the person who made the map, couldn't remember where anything was, and I kept getting lost trying to get back to the ship. Now, I have it so down packed, I barely can get lost. And this should be everybody. Try to help. Let's get this last part. Alright, now we should be able to start the chaos ending. Or the secret ending, which is also called the chaos ending. Find the core. No! I'm not letting this planet win. Captain, I'm going to end this planet one way or another. Suit is holding. Search for fusion core. Search for fusion core. Search for fusion core. I'm detecting a piece of the ship nearby, but it may be dangerous to venture so far. Now we can give up and go back to the module, or we can push on. We're going to push on. I'm detecting signs of the core inside. The cave seems to be free of toxic gases. However, I cannot suggest venturing inside. We're going to push on anyway. It's not here. I have to keep going. Keep going. It's not here. I have to keep going. We're going to keep going. It's not here. I have to keep going. Keep going. It's not here. Keep going. So now we can keep going or give up. If we give up at this point, it'll just throw us back to the entrance of the cave. And we can gather ourselves and get our sanity back. I can do this. It's not here. I have to keep going. Keep going. Found it. Nice. See, now if we give up, we'd actually get the dead ending because you're giving up, giving up. So that's one of the neat things. Depending on when you give up makes a huge difference on whether you just reset or you get a bad ending. Which I think is pretty cool. I like this game to be very, very responsive to the different ways that you play. I like that. Yeah, it's really cool because this is the same effect I want Blade of the Archangels to have, where like every playthrough is different, and the way you react to things and when you choose to do things makes a huge difference on whether this is a game over or this is just a slight reset. Let's keep going. All right, and we want to move back and move right. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't play there. Return to the module. I might need to change that because, like, I don't know. Maybe finding this core should repair your suit just to be a little nicer to people who might not have it memorized how to get back. I feel like if you've played through this 3 times, at least, you should have it memorized on how to get back. But maybe that's expecting too much of people. What do you guys think? You think I need to increase the suit integrity, give some excuse for why it's repaired? Yes, from Wander. Let's see. Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah, probably. Alright, so let's... I'll do that after we finish getting the ending. We're gonna rig the fusion core. Captain Kiro, if you pursue this, I've already failed my crew 2 times, and I refuse to let this planet continue existing. So the fun fact about that, it'll actually display the amount of times you've gotten an ending. So if you've played and you've gotten all the other 5 endings before going for this one, it will say I've already failed my crew 5 times. So it actually counts how many times you failed your crew. Fun fact, I refuse to let this planet continue existing. Consumes and consumes, using its immense gravity to bring in new victims. Captain, I may not be able to kill it, but I'm going to make it regret taking the Wander and her crew. The Wander.
Mm. Mm. The universe is cruel. I will live to consume again, but I will be more careful about who.
I think I'm actually... Something else we're going to do in the stream is draw a version of the planet to be seen right there and make an explosion noise. Which will be fun. We're going to do those 2 things while we're on stream today. So you got all but 3 of the endings. And it says don't ever come back, so fun fact, watch. If I try to
Is
start
the
again,
universe on your side?
and I say yes,
No, I don't want to play with you again. Not until you forget.
and it just closes. Planet says, nah. Nope. Alright. So, you guys said I should give a bit of leeway. So what if when you find the core, it repairs your suit? That doesn't make any sense. How about this? Is land 8? No. Land 7 is the cave entrance. Okay, so when you get here, we'll repair the suit integrity. Actually, I can just go to module to grab the code for repairing the suit. If HP is less than max HP, I believe that's how I have that written. Yes. If HP is less than max HP. There we go. Oh, that says greater than. That does not say less than. If suit HP is less than, I can put less than or equal to because you're guaranteed to be less than when you get here. Alright. There we go. If suit HP is less than or equal to max HP, it seems a part of the repair station fell here. We're gonna cut that so that it happens here, so it only happens once. So that will give you a softcore reset, and I can actually go ahead and test this by loading a save. Even though the game closed down on me because I got the chaos ending, I can load a save to test this one thing. Because if I hit start, it's just going to kick me out again. Because the planet doesn't want to play with me anymore. But I can do this to test it. And this is my none. And see, now you have full suit integrity, so I've given you a slight lifeline to help you out. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna quit. I've given you a slight lifeline to help you out in case you don't remember exactly how to get back. Is that good? And we've got 2 yeses for that's good. Love to hear it. All right. Ooh, I gotta stretch. Also, give me 1 second. I need to take some pain medication. Taking them pills. It's just pain meds. Ooh. All right. So we're actually going to, for now, I'm going to close Renpai, and I'm going to close out Adam. And I'm actually going to turn the music back up just a tiny bit. Just because now we are going back into clip. And we're going to draw the planet. I'm actually going to look up some reference on my other monitor to help me kind of inspire me a bit. I have an idea how I want the planet to look because I know how I want to do the trailer, but reference is never a bad thing. I'm also going to check Discord to see if I've gotten even feedback about the art. Looks like I got some feedback, but not from their team lead. Team lead's probably asleep right now. I will see what the feedback I got was. Thoughts on having a more rustic, outdoorsy vibe to their boots, leather perhaps. Boots they have now are very fashionable, doesn't quite fit the fortune vibe being centered around. I mean, one of them doesn't even have on boots, she has on flats. But I mean, I'm not very good at texturing. I kind of get what he's saying, though. I will wait until the team lead responds, because they're the ones who actually kind of have the final say on things. but I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Anyway. There we go. All right. Reopen clip. It's gonna take a second to open. Go. Yeah, I very much love getting feedback on stuff I work on. I live on feedback, whether it's good or bad feedback, because it's just a good thing to have. Like, you want people to give you feedback on what you're working on, especially when you're doing concept type work. You want that feedback. So we're going to do a new thing. I forgot to open the concept on my other screen. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'll let you guys see as I search for my concept. Oops. Oh no, it's ended up in that weird nebulous spot where I can't move it. Or it's not quite on either screen. So I can't grab the top of it to move it down more. Ah, okay. I'm actually gonna have to delete it, create a new one, and make sure I direct this one all the way down. There we go. No, still a little too... There we go. Okay, so we're going to do... well, I mean, Hellstar Romina is a big inspiration. I love Junji Ito's work. I'm not even going to pretend it's not a huge inspiration, because Hellstar Romina is a huge inspiration for this game. Like, that's 100% just fact. It's a huge inspiration. Like, I love Junji Ito's work. Oh, so do I. I 100% love Junji Ito. His stuff is my jam. So I do want a picture of that planet up. And then we're going to do another search for just planets, faces. Let's see what other reference we can find. That's a bit too cutesy. Let's try adding horror. I'm probably just gonna get a lot of more Hellstar Romina stuff. Oh, I got some other stuff. That's good. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, we got some other interesting stuff. I think this one is another one I like the reference of. That's a cool one. I think that one's pretty cool. Yeah, I like these references. I love how they're all red. It's perfect. Perfect with the theme of red and black for my planet. Alright, so I'm actually going to throw these up on another screen so I can see them. And you guys can see me work, but I can still see the reference images. Alright. Let's see. This is the only ending where you'll see the planet, and it's gonna have a chunk missing, ironically. It does say it has a gravity well around it. Let's see if I can look up a picture of like, if I can spell grab it. Look up some images of kind of what a gravity well looks like, and we'll personify that around the planet. Okay. So let's draw what it looks like when it's not injured. That's more the type of eye I like. Let's see. All of these planets have like multiple eyes, I'm noticing, or like spots that kind of count as multiple eyes. It's a pretty common theme. I'm not sure I want that. We'll stick with the one eye. Once we go for it, we'll have like mini rounds. Already creepy. Well, that's kind of the point. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Sorry. It is the point that it is supposed to be pretty creepy. It's kind of off-centered, which looks weird. So we'll go ahead and do this. want to add some more details because it looks kind of plain. You know what? I'm actually going to use this, but I need to adjust angle. Oh, that didn't work. I bet. There we go. That worked. Since it's on a different layer, I can just play around with it as needed. I actually want to use a different brush for it. I have all kinds of brushes. This might be what I want. Change that to a slightly different color. So right now it looks a little too magical and whimsy, and we don't want that. We need it to look dark and ominous. But I like the general effect. So then let's go into correction layer. Let's change that. We'll oversaturate, but then darken it. There we go. Looks like a decaying mass around the planet. All right, that's one nice effect. Creates an interesting effect. I like that. You know what if we use the running edge watercolor? And we go another layer, we'll put it here. Heavy amount of paint, heavy density. Almost like it looks diseased. I'm drawing what the planet looks like normally. I am going to draw it destroyed, don't worry. It's going to have a destroyed look. I'm just drawing what it looks like when it's not destroyed. Because one, that gives me a frame of reference for the trailer. And makes it easier to make sure it's consistent. You know what? Give the planet a beauty mark. That's just funny. All right. All right, we give it some dark red spots too. And there we go. Let's see. I just like the pixelated look. Let's turn it off. Select the outside. Take our eraser. Make it decently big. Erase anything from the outside. Let's take everything off the circle. Still doesn't quite look like enough. Guess I can't use it like that. Let's go back here. I mean, that's a pretty interesting looking planet type thing. Oh, kitten's complaining. Kitten's complaining. Kitten's not happy. All right, there we go. That's a planet. It's on the wrong layer. Sucks. Okay. So we're going to do this. I need to turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. Let's do this for the mouth part so I can make sure the lines stay consistent. There we go. Then what I want is actually this. Alright, and then we'll go back into that. Can barely see it. But it matters because it makes a difference. There we go. I will be right back. My kitten is doing stuff. So I'll be right back. I need to go check on my kitten. I'll turn the music up for you guys. And be right back. I'm back. Oh my goodness. Turn that music down. Here we go. All right, I'm back. Oh, Kitten was just feeling left out, so. Made it so she's not so left out. Let's go back to the creepy planet. I don't know if I should give it like black teeth or just like white teeth. Let's see. I'm actually going to give it white teeth. And then we'll see how we feel about it. Which way's creepier, basically. If I cannot turn off my tablet in the middle of doing stuff. I'm still gonna have the corners of the mouth be black. She looks like I'm gonna have to color in manually. I think white teeth is pretty creepy because it sticks out. Something else I'm gonna do is that's an eraser. I want this. Make it a little smaller. Excuse me. Let this stick out a little more by doing this. I think white teeth look pretty creepy, but we're still gonna check and see what black teeth look like. What layer is that one? Oh, it's not the same. But be careful. Alright, we're gonna duplicate it, lock transparency, and do a black teeth version. See which one you guys prefer. This is what I don't like about the black teeth, is then you can't see the lines. So we're actually gonna do like dark gray teeth. So which are we feeling? Dark gray teeth or white teeth? Wander is saying white teeth. Are you there, Weeb? You got an opinion? On white teeth or dark gray teeth? Alright, Gray's thinking. Weeb's thinking. Wow. Let's see. Gray blends better, but white is better contrast. True, 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 true. Very true. Alright, we'll go with white then, just because it's slightly more unsettling for it to have white teeth. Which also means I'm gonna make it even more unsettling. By giving the teeth shadow. You know what? I can actually make it bigger. And get both sides done at once. Look at that. Try to keep the tooth line in the middle. Okay, I'll smooth it. Just make it not much more creepy. We're gonna make this a multiply. No, oh, that's a... It doesn't want to work here. Oh, that's because it's... I just have to do this here. Now let's try it if it's multiply. My gosh, I can't win. And this one we're gonna blur, just to make it that much more uncomfortable. Do the same thing here. There we go. Just to make it that little bit more uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hella creepy. So this is what the planet looks like normally. I'm gonna create a folder for this stuff. So if I want, I can turn it off. Alright, now let's draw what the planet looks like in the chaos ending. Not so smiley, that's for sure. So we're gonna duplicate some of this. But what we don't want is the mouth stuff. The kitten is still going wild. Alright, let's... do on this here. we go. Maybe I should duplicate these layers as well. Duplicate and put a copy in this folder. Good, they're at the bottom. And then take these and put them in here so that I can mess with more than just can affect this too. A little bit more than that. Oh, they're not in the folder. Let's actually get them in the folder. There we go. And we'll take this and we'll outline it. And then actually might get rid of the lips. So that the mouth only shows when it's like open type deal. No, it hasn't. It's a not very happy planet. There's actually some more effects I wanted to add here and I forgot about them. This should actually be shorter. Hi, Ocelot. Kittens. Oh, the kittens. He hears the kitten in the room complaining, so now he's complaining. There we go. Look at that. That beauty. Not so happy when missing huge chunks of itself. Thing is, need to be able to continue that. In this. Hey, hey! Oh my gosh. Kitten's trying to get on the back of my chair. Can't be doing that. Hey, get off my shoulders. I don't need this weight. Hey, 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 hey. You can't be up here. Really? Well, I guess I have a kitten on my shoulders for the rest of the stream. Until he decides to move, because I'm moving too much for him. Because now he's just sitting on my shoulders. Would show you, but I unplugged the webcam. So. Now I just have a kitten on my shoulders. He's purring too. You guys probably can't hear him. But he is purring up a storm. No, you can't get on my desk. If you're gonna try and get on my desk, you're gonna have to go. Oof. It's getting so big. It's my older kitten. I'm gonna hit mosaic on this to help help it match effect mosaic. Whoops. Just on these pieces. Alright. We'll put the mosaic effect on a different layer. I might have to play around with the settings too a bit. Great, now I have the hiccups. Okay, let's now do the effect mosaic. There we go. I'll just go ahead and color it like that. There we go. Very unhappy looking planet. Ooh, I'm gonna save this as a PNG, and we're gonna save this as actually we're gonna do it as an underscore. Although I do like it with its creepy smile. Look at that. Look at that creepy smile. I'm gonna save that anyway. We're just gonna save it as Poppet. And actually, I just can think of another place I can use this. So, game, GUI, open. No, it's not quite what I want to do. I want to file, open, GUI. That was the original GUI icon. I think I'm going to take this, Control C, Control C, Control V. Oh, well, that's kind of creepy. Take this and erase it. So now this will actually be what shows up when you launch the game. That's the game icon. That creepy thing looking at you, smiling. I kind of want the band around it though, so we're gonna see. Control V. Yes, that's the one we want to delete. This thing is just creepily staring at you the whole time you're playing the game. You know, actually, I think I like it better without the ring. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Don't save. And we're gonna save this as... I'm gonna keep the clip file. Alright, let's go into Atom. We're gonna close clip again. For now. And Fusion Engine. I need to look up something real quick. Oh my goodness. Actually, the one I wanted is full. There we go. I think I can just add... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So, let's define the image. I'll define it here. Which is image. Since it only shows up once, equals, what's it called? Copy. That's all I wanted. Because I'm lazy. There we go. Guaranteed to be right. Show planet is Alright, let's see if this works. Launch project. Alright, I didn't get an error immediately, that's good. And we're just going to load this. and play from here. We're gonna push on. Hopefully it won't take us too long to find the core. Yeah, look at that. RNG for the win. Found it right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Keep going. No, we're just gonna move back. Move right. And return to module. Yeah, so you've got a little bit more leeway now. In case you don't remember how to get back. Okay, we're gonna rig the fusion core. I'm actually going to save the game right here in case we need to test that animation a couple times. I've already failed my crew 3 times. Awesome. I may not be able to kill it, but I'm gonna make it regret taking the nun. This was a nun run where I just named everything nun. You like that? What do you like? Whoops, I actually put away my chat, so I only happen to see that glancing at my YouTube stuff. What is it you like? The extra suit HP? Okay, that's good. I mean, it's for you guys. I know how to get through without needing it, so it is mostly for you guys. So if you like it, good enough for me. That's all I need. And make it regret taking the nun and her crew.
The universe is cruel.
Let's pause the music real quick.
I will live to consume again, but I will be more careful about who.
Alright, so I kind of wanted it to fade in the background while the text keeps going. Might have to look up how to do that. Let me see. I'm pretty sure someone's tried to do this. How to show text over an image. No, that's not quite what I want. Masking the internet real quick. How to play text and image effect at the same time. Play text narration. Window during transitions equals true. Okay, so copy. I only want it to be true here.
The universe is cruel. I will live to consume again, but I will be
Oh,
more.
it didn't reload. Whoa. Okay. Shift reload. All right.
The universe is cruel.
still didn't do it.
but I will be more careful about who.
Still didn't quite do what I wanted. I wonder if I put the text on auto, if that will help. I don't know. It just shows the window. It doesn't really do what I want. Maybe if I change the text to auto. Nope, that's not what I want. Trying to see what if there's a way to auto advance the text. Which I'm pretty sure there has to be a way to make the text just go forward. Hmm. No wait. Looks like the no wait tag is what I want. Hmm. There might not be a way to do what I want, so let's just not have that. We'll do this. We'll just do this. Load. Bring the fusion core. I love how it keeps adding because I keep completing the game, so I'm adding to my completes. So at least I'm seeing that the complete thing is working as intended. It now says I've failed my crew 5 times, which is what I want it to say. So it's working. I meant to get some Blade of the Archangels work done, but it looks like we're pretty much spending all of our time on Fatal Frontier, which is fine because this game's coming out sooner.
Mm. The universe is cruel. I will live to consume again, but I will be more careful about who.
I need to hide that suit thing. I think I only ever hide it one time, which is stupid. where I wanted. Awakening. Let me make sure this is hidden during all the endings. You don't need to see it after the ending starts. Oh, I hid it there. Did I hide it in these? It's not hidden here. I can actually get rid of that. Right, it's hidden there. And it's hidden there. Okay, so now it's hidden in all the other endings. And then I just need to make sure it's hidden here. It's right there, so why doesn't it hide it? Yeah, it's not hiding it. That's weird.
The universe
It's supposed to be.
is cruel. I will live to consume again. I will live.
Oh, that time it hit it. That's weird. Why it wasn't hiding it before.
The
All I did was move it
universe
up a line.
is cruel.
Yeah, code is very weird.
I will live to consume again, but I will be more careful about who.
Here we go. And then again, if we try to start.
Is the No, I don't want to play with you again. Not until you forget.
And then it closes. All right. Awesome. Looks like everything is working as intended. This actually doesn't work because that doesn't say if you got all 6 endings. It just says how many times you played the game. Oh my gosh. Oh. I need a different way to do that. I know there's a way to do achievement progress. Let's see. Let me look at the achievement language. Ooh. Let's see. Achieve.grant. Okay, so what I want to happen is I want achievement.progress. But then how do I grant it? Let me look at it and see if anyone No, that's an achievement menu. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I'm unsure how to like note when it's completed. Let's check this out. It's an achievement guide thing. I'm doing this all on the other screen so you guys aren't seeing any of it. Let me restart the music though. I can actually bring this down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. No, that's Steam stuff. What I might do is create... I want to use this because achievement variables are by default persistent, so I don't have to make a persistent variable for it when it already has this. Reports progress towards the achievement with name. If that achievement has not been granted, the achievement must be defined by a completion amount. I don't want to report progress. But using complete.stitch won't work because it needs to be per ending you get. I almost need to give them their own variables, which I don't want to do, but it's probably the best option. This looks like what we're gonna have to do, because I can't see a way to do it using the achievement module. There might be a way, but I know a way, so we're gonna do it the hard way. So default persistent dot good one default false. Oh, I did not want that capitalized because that'll mess up everything later. And we're just gonna copy this. Copy. Control V. Control V. Control V. That's 4, 5, 6. And so then we have good 2, because there are 2 versions of the good ending. And then we have bad. We have chaos. We have dead. And we have chaos. Actually, I don't need another one for that because I have Chaos God for that ending. So what I'll actually do is do this. But because Chaos God is actually that ending. So one ending's already taken care of. I'll save. Copy. So now what we actually need to do, because yeah, when you finish this one, you get the ending Persistent Chaos God, which says that you've gotten that ending. So now we need to go here, and right under Achievement Grant, I'll do this. Equals true. Copy. Good too. Ooh, my stomach is rumbling. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Copy. Close. This is bad. Which I did do lowercase, right? I tend to do lowercase. Yeah, lowercase. So I don't have to check again, I just know it's lowercase. Persistent dot bad. Persistent dot chaos. And then persistent dot dead. So this way it not only keeps track of the number of endings, but the type of ending that you got. And then for gotta catch them all, does it do an achieve check? I'm gonna have to make a call on an achieve check at the end of each ending, so that before it restarts the game, it gives you your achievement if you've gotten all of them. Equals. And we'll do it this way and copy. This is gonna be a lot, but this is how I do it. Control V, Control V. Needs that space. Control V, Control V. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if good 1 equals true, and good 2 equals true, and bad equals true, and chaos equals true, and dead equals true, and chaos god equals true, then you get the achievement, gotta catch them all. There you go. And then I actually need to make a call on achievements. Do an achieve check. Call achieve check. At the end of every ending. So it just does a quick check to see if you got an achievement. To see if you got the Gotta Catch 'Em All achievement. That way you don't have to restart the game in order to get it to do that check. You no longer have to restart the game to get that check. Alright, let's make sure I didn't mess up anything. Because by default, when you code something, you always have by default messed up something. Well, it started. It didn't tell me I messed up anything. Until it still tells me I have my achievements. But out of curiosity, it's going to tell me I've got death true, end true. Good 1 false, good 2 false. Good 2 should actually be true, but it's not going to count that because that didn't exist. Yeah, because dead equals false, and I did get dead. But those were just added, so it's not going to count them as true. But they are there. It's looking for them. So you have to get bad, chaos, chaos god, dead, good 1, and good 2 in order to get the achievement. Gotta catch them all. I still got a piece. Alright, so they're there. If I check the variable viewer, all of these should be reset to default. Yep, everything's reset to false. I actually want to turn quick menu off for the whole game. So we're going to do that real quick. That quick menu equals false. So that way it doesn't show the quick menu for the whole game. Shift read. Let's look at variable viewer, make sure it still says true, but if I hit start, it should be full. I'm also gonna delete my persistence. So we'll start with a fresh new, oops. Start with a fresh new load. So if I hit Control D, check my persistence, all my persistence are false and at 0. Hit return, variable viewer. Yep. But if I keep exiting out when I want to just go back and I just want to hit escape. Eventually I'll stop doing that, just hit start.
Who are you?
Actually, we can't see. It's still there. I don't want the quick menu there. Yes. I didn't do that right. Where's a game where the quick menu disappears? I think find parts. The quick menu disappears. I hate that these keep, like, the thing from collapsing all the way. No, this doesn't hide. Yes. Copy. Alright, now let's try again. See what happens. This is what coding is 90% of the time. This is what I'm doing 99% of the time when I'm working on any of the game projects. Which is why I didn't think I wanted to do it on stream, but I actually think I kind of like doing it on stream. Show some behind the scenes. Yep, the quick menu equals false already, so that's good. So if we hit start, no quick menu. Good, because I don't want it there. Yay, the quick menu's gone. No quick menu for you. Alright, cool. Yee. Alright. Well. I'm glad you find it cool, because I thought it would be really boring for me to sit here on stream and just kind of code. But if you guys like it, then, you know, that's what matters. As long as you guys like it. But I am going to go ahead and call it here. We're at 3.5 hours. We're going to go ahead and call it here. I am going to be streaming at the normal time today, which is a gaming day. And that'll be from 11 to 3 EST. Probably going to be playing more of Anima, because I haven't played it in a while. Might, you know, try to find... Or I might go ahead and play Midnight Violet, which is the 4th part of the horror collection. I haven't played that yet. So I might play that on stream, and then when we're done with Midnight Violet, however long that takes, then we'll go ahead and do Anima Gate of Memories. So more of me failing at Anima, basically. Yes, more of me failing at Anima. So let's see, on the Twitch side, who I'm going to raid. Looks like we're gonna raid the ferret channel like usual. I love raiding the ferret channel. So if you don't know, this is ferret software. So I'm gonna type it over on the YouTube side, ferrets.live. It's run by Pirate Software Thor. It's his ferret rescue, so we're gonna go ahead and raid over there. Like always, you guys know I always appreciate you coming out, hanging out with me while I work on code. And until next time, bye-bye.